our travel agent is like scamming us. Having coffee in the hammock, although I will say this coffee isn't horrible given what it looked like. It was very light, and by light I mean watery. Not what I'm used to. I woke up at 4:30 Costa Rica time, which I'm not surprised about because it's 6:30 our time. I would have loved to sleep a little bit longer. I have a headache. I can tell I did not sleep enough because there's a situation. I kind of want to wait until Tyler is awake to go through the whole story. Basically, the travel day looked like this. We go to the airport, get there at 3:30. TSA doesn't open until 4. Lines were insane. I think we waited in line for an hour, which I've never done at Philly. I'm used to being able to just pretty much damn near walk through security. So I'm sure it's always busy in the mornings because people get there before it opens. We had a quick flight to Boston. Exactly. And then a 6-hour flight to Costa Rica. And then we got here, got to the resort we're staying at for this night and tomorrow night. And then our air conditioner wasn't working, so they were here until 9:30 last night trying to fix it. Didn't go to sleep as early as I wanted to, but that's okay. I'll take a nap on the beach today or something. Basically, the situation, a few months ago, it was a Black Friday sale. I booked this deal with her. Mind you, I was recommended her by a friend who's used her, their family has used her, whatever. So I got 3 5-night vouchers, 5 nights, 6 days, 3 trips for a certain amount of money. Stupid cheap, so should have known. And this is one of them. So my friend, Kalila, who's here as well in Costa Rica, did a trip with her last month to St. Lucia, and everything went wrong, with the booking. So Tyler and I called a few months ago to double check the booking for our resort here, which was supposed to be Secrets Papagayo. And they were like, yep, you're all booked, you're good to go. Kalila gets to Secrets Papagayo on Wednesday. She came to Costa Rica the day before us. She was like, we don't have a reservation and neither do you. So the travel agent canceled our reservation. So we've been scrambling. Mind you, we were supposed, our resort was booked for the 20th to the 25th. We flew in the 19th because we got way better prices for flights, so we just got a hotel that day. Last night we were supposed to be in a hotel. We were talking with the travel agent, trying to get everything fixed. She could not get us into the resort we wanted to go to. She tried to send us to this hotel, which is it's very nice. It's a resort, not a hotel. It's very nice, but not what we chose. It's just been constant back and forth of okay, I'll let you know when I get you booked. Basically saying okay, I'll get you booked for one night here and then the rest of the nights at this resort, and oh, this resort's fully booked. Just being weird. So finally we ended up doing 2 nights at the resort we're at right now and then going to a different resort for the other 4 nights. So that was a whole thing. So stressful trying to figure out where am I staying? Send me confirmation. I'm not trusting your word. It was fine. We got to the resort I think at I had no idea, 3:30 maybe. We came to our room. We got upgraded to a master suite, which was so nice. I'm so grateful because we have a crazy view and a hammock. The other rooms don't. Also, that was not her doing, that was the resort's doing, mind you. And then we changed, went and got some food. I had so much gluten yesterday. I had a breakfast sandwich from Dunkin' and then a sandwich on the plane. and I got here and I was like, I need vegetables. So we went to like the snack bar that was open and I just got a huge salad. It was really good with a bunch of veggies. I'll put a picture in. And then we went and got in the ocean. And then it was like sunset time. So we watched sunset, came back. We were like, oh, it's hot in here. We need to get this AC fixed. Tried to get the AC fixed. It took them so long. And then it ended up not even being fixed. Hopefully they get it fixed today or we'll have to move rooms. We'll see. I'm excited for today. I need a day to just chill. Originally, she wanted us to switch resorts today. And I was like, just extend this one and then we'll go tomorrow. I need one day where I'm just chilling after that. So the plan is relax this morning. I'm hungry because we ate dinner so early yesterday at like 3:30 p.m. I think, maybe 4. Go get some breakfast and then we're just gonna relax at the beach and the pool all day. That's the plan.
Hello.
Hello. Whoa. Good job. Oh my goodness, I'm so little. Been there for quite a while, and I just now realized that is an animal. We have to do our Costa Rica update. I look like I'm going to service. So the last thing I said was that it was the first full day we were there. And we were staying at the Occidental. And had said we'd stay there 2 nights and then go to Rio.
Okay.
Actually, I was this much taller than you. So the second resort we were meant to go to was the Rio. We got there Thursday, Friday. Friday we did relax all day. Right? At the pool, UV was 13. I got so burnt the first day, which was wonderful, despite having on sunscreen. Friday night, we got dinner with Cleveland and Keegan, and we were talking to them because basically kept saying like, I'll have confirmation for you for your Rio stay by this time, and then she kept not having that. Also, we're in a Raleigh apartment. You don't get to see it until next window. And I got a new tattoo. You don't get to see that. Damn it. She just wasn't sending us confirmation. I wasn't gonna believe her until she sent us confirmation. So then we were like, hey, where's the confirmation on the Rio? Because as I mentioned when we were in Costa Rica, initially she was like, just stay there tonight at the Occidental and then I'll get you into Rio tomorrow. And that's when we were like, just do 2 nights at the Occidental and then 4 nights at Rio so we can have at least 1 day to relax. Mind you, I feel really bad for Kalila and Keegan because they were at Secrets before that. Like it was just a whole bunch of shit. But like, nope. But the travel agent, I'm not gonna say a name, but the travel agent.
You've already said it like 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoops. Was like making it sound like it was inevitable that we were going to the Rio, just a matter of when. But she wouldn't send confirmation. So eventually I asked for confirmation and she was basically just like, we can't get you in. We're supposed to be going there tomorrow. So she was like, here's where you can stay. You can stay at where you're at, which like we did not want to stay there. The food sucked. And now I'm putting that place on blast. It was a really pretty place. It was very pretty, but the food just wasn't good. It was clearly like a resort made for white people.
Older white people.
But there were some younger white people there. But like
Yeah.
the food was bland. There were good veggies sometimes, but it was all like bland, unseasoned, like fried chicken. All of the meat was fried. It was very strange. I was hoping to go to Costa Rica and get good food, and that just wasn't the case. Friday night, we're all at dinner, and mind you, we had got a master suite. We got upgraded, as I showed you, we got upgraded to a master suite, but Kalila and Keegan didn't. So now we were left with the option, what, her?
Slide over just a little so she can be in.
So now we were left with the option of stay at this resort with not good food, but a good room. The room we had was at the top of the resort and you kind of had to hike to get to it. So the rooms come with a golf cart to get around. Ours didn't come with a golf cart because we were upgraded. So we were kind of like, Jesus Christ. It was a whole schmuck to get around. The other resort we were given the option to go to was called CC Beachfront, and it looked nice, but we were kind of like, I don't feel like going somewhere in like, maybe it's worse, maybe we get a worse room because promised us, said her name again, promised us we'd be in the same room. I like made her guarantee us we will be in the same room. And she said, yeah, you'll be in the same room. I need to make this super clear. We were only reserved there for one night. She extended our reservation for the second night, okay? So that happened and we stayed in the same room. Saturday comes around. We go down to the lobby to like just make sure to update our keys essentially, just to like get signed in for another day there. And they're like, okay, where's your stuff? You have to switch rooms. And we were like, what? So we were hoping we would just get switched to another master suite. Nope, she did not switch us to a master suite at all. And her excuse was like, I didn't know you were in a master suite, but it's like, then how did you upgrade us to how did you extend our first reservation? So then I was just like so annoyed because what the hell? And then I was like, at this point, just put us at the CC place, which is where Cleland and Keegan were going, because half of the point of this trip was to see them. Like, So she's like, all right, yeah, I'll get you there. Cleland and Keegan had told her the night before they wanted to go to the CC place. And she was like, cool, I'll have you confirmation tomorrow at 12. We were going to get confirmation at 2. We're sitting in the damn lobby of the Occidental.
At 12.
Checked out of the Occidental. We thankfully had lunch before we checked out. We were sat there until what?
3 o'clock. 3
o'clock in the lobby. We kept texting them, calling them. And her excuse this whole time is like, oh, it's the voucher company. It's the voucher company. It's the voucher company. Mind you, for the past several days, all of us have been calling this woman and being like, what the hell is going on? And she keeps blaming it on IT issues, like, because originally, why did you cancel our reservation? Oh, the voucher company.
Also, during this 12 noon to 3 period, she was on her way to a wedding.
Yeah,
she says.
She was like, I'm going to a wedding, so like, here's the voucher company's information. You can contact them. And I was like, transparently, I don't give a damn about this wedding. We have nowhere to stay, and no one's responding to us. It's 3 hours past when Cleland and Keegan were supposed to be able to check in or get confirmation. It's an hour past when we're supposed to. What the hell? So then the voucher company ends up emailing us, just being like, oh, their system's down. We can't get you booked, but you can. You can buy it and we'll refund you. So at this point, we're like, whatever. We end up buying the first 2 nights in hopes that they would get it, because it was kind of a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but like when we already paid for this vacation and now we're having to pay up front again, we paid for 2 nights at the CC. We had 4 nights left. So we paid for the first 2 nights and we paid for a nicer room, because it's like, if I'm going to get fully refunded for this, I'm getting a nice room. And then Khalila and Keegan, just, they only had 2 nights left, so they paid for their 2 nights. We go to the CC. They can't get us in because the like security people who open the gates print out a list of all the check-ins for that day. And obviously we weren't on it because we just booked the damn room 10 minutes ago. So it's a whole communication thing. We're in the back of this hot ass car. Finally get in, we go to the front desk, they're like, oh yeah, we don't have you because their system's down. So they finally work it out to where they have us there and we're in. And this place is really nice. It's pretty, it's green, it was right on the beach, you didn't have to hike to get to it. It was just very, very, very nice. So we just like got some drinks in the pool and then relaxed, checked into our room. Our room is like right across from Cleland and Keegan's balcony wise, so that was really fun. Our AC didn't work in this room either. Like, what the hell's our luck with this? Turns out there's just like a card you have to insert into the AC. We didn't get that until the next day, so we were hot that night. Sounds like we're complaining a lot, but this, like, we're both very glad we went, all of us actually, are very glad we went to this resort. Casa Conde, if you ever are in Costa Rica, I highly recommend it. We went to dinner that night. I'm gonna insert a picture. That food was so good. That was like the saving grace for us, because it was like, if this food isn't good, dude, what are we doing? The food was incredible. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all of it was super good. Where we're at now with it is they told us when we were there that they would refund us in 10 business days, but they had to send it to the travel agent and then she would send it to us. But we're also supposedly getting refunded for the full price of the voucher as well, because it was like such a disaster. But do you have anything else to add? Well, I guess we can just talk about the trip as well, because that was like the drama of it. But it was, aside from truly the first 2 days, it was a good trip.
Yeah.
Saturday we went on an excursion to a volcano, Rincon.
I think that might.
You're right.
I think, no. Maybe that's
Rincon.
what it was called.
It was. El Viejo de Rincon. Might have made that up.
Yeah, El Viejo.
What?
The old from...
We got there...
What was first? Zipline?
Ziplining. So we did like 7 zip lines, and I was a little bit nervous because they did you the whole instruction thing of like stopping yourself, and that was scary, but you ended up really not having to use it. And then on the last one, we got to go down together, which was fun. No. You first do canopy bridges, and you walk across these bridges up to the zip line, and we got to see toucans and a monkey with a baby. And then we zip lined, and then we did this really fun water slide. It was like shut up! It was like a mile hike up to it, and then it was made out of stone that you slid down. And Tyler went first, and he like sat in it, and it's a mechanism where it's like a wall, and the water from the stream, right? Is behind
pulls
it.
up behind it, and then they just pull a lever, and the door goes up.
And they give you like 3 options. Do you want to go fast, medium, or slow? And he was like, I don't recommend slow because you can get stuck. And Tyler was like, yeah, go fast. And I think it's because he was the first one to go. There was a lot of water pulled up behind him. So we're all standing there, and this guy just pulls the lever. And it's like, I don't know, if you've ever been to Hershey Park, it's like, I can't remember the damn Storm Runner? No. Whatever, who cares? 1 second he was there and the next he wasn't. So my job next, and I said, go ahead and send me down medium.
I damn near flew off the sides of the thing.
This old man gets, not too old, because I usually feel bad for old people. He was young enough to know better. Gets in the pool like no one's supposed to be in it. Jumps in the damn thing.
It's the landing pool for when you come down the slide.
And like you see people coming down. You know better.
He falls backwards.
He like jumps backwards. At the bottom of the slide, he shoots out the bottom, damn near hits him. And he gets up like all mad. Not Tyler, the old man. Whatever. And then Tyler and Keegan went back down again. And then we went into this little hut where they showed us how they grind sugarcane with an ox, and it showed us how they make ceramic stuff. And then we went and got lunch, and it was really good chicken, rice, and beans.
They wanted $4 for a bottle of Coke.
Oh, and then we rode horses, and that was like the part I was actually most excited for, but it actually scared the daylights out of me because I felt like I was going to fall off that horse.
I was having fun.
I had a lot of fun, but my horse just was not cooperating. Horseback riding. Oh, then we took a tractor ride to these hot springs where we did mud baths, which like I was expecting to get in a puddle of mud, but you just
Didn't we do the waterfall first?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We hiked to a waterfall. That was really pretty. We met people who people in our tour group, the only 2 people the entire day with us were from Massachusetts. One was an EMT, one was a nurse.
He was a medic.
One was a paramedic, one was a nurse.
All 6 of us.
And then we hiked to the waterfall, went to this like spa, hot spring place where you put mud on you.
I went for a smoke with our tour guide. He showed me his little secret spot down by the river.
Why didn't I want to get in what was wrong? Oh, I couldn't get in the hot springs because my sunburn, it felt like I was being scalded alive. So I did the mud, and then I just showered off, and then I was just like, I've had enough of the day anyway. And then we went back. We had dinner and it was so good. The food was so good. And then I think the rest of the days we just kind of hung out. One day we went to Coco.
That was when we got
tattoos. We got tattoos. Well, we got this tattoo. I'll just put pictures in of it.
Went for a kayak ride in the ocean.
Swam in the ocean,
Swam in
got
the ocean.
attacked by some little things. Felt like a million tiny jellyfish.
Don't tell customs, but we got some seashells that we brought back. That we ordered a strawberry daiquiri and a pina colada, and she had like maybe 5 sips, and
It was
I had to drink
so
both.
strong, the
of them.
pina colada. But also, that's when I was feeling sick.
This is true.
Amazing! Plate tour.
Potato salad. Yup. And yup. I don't even know what's in this.
Taste this.
This is my garbage plate.
That garlic sauce is good, huh? Love it.
It's like, did you have, was that Be Real?
I remember one time I got my B-reel when I was at a Dominic Fike concert. But overall, good trip. I would like to go again, I think, just not in the dry season. It was very pretty, very fun. Do you have any other reviews or anything? Any notes? What was your favorite part?
I loved that
wanna
water
hug?
slide. That was so much fun.
Oh, the raccoons.
The raccoons, yep.
But yeah, I think that's it. Overall, very fun trip. Very stressful trip. Came home, got home at like 1:30 in the morning, woke up, then that starts the next vlog. I'll see you there.
Say hi.